Hey guys, and welcome back to Griffin's Roost with Jon Connington and Lyanna Stark, where they plot and scheme their revenge. What's gonna happen? I have no idea. Will we die trying to get Aemon back on the throne? Who knows? I really hope we don't have to die. Hopefully Jon can survive and see through his goal. But Lord Clement has declared a war of tyranny against Tourney. Interesting, the Piper family, not happy with the Tullys. We've also got people rebelling against Robert Baratheon, you know, what they've seen as injustice. Robert Baratheon, his treatment of the Martells has not been very good, at least in the minds of the Dornish and the Bywater family. So they've all tried to attack him. It's probably for nothing though. I can't imagine they can win this. And my cousin's had another baby. Goodwin Connington. Wow, our line is definitely secure. Our line is definitely secure. Now, Ronnet the Red needs a focus. We could choose either stewardship or marshal. Marshal is probably the one to go for him. That is the one that he'd be good at. Let's let time continue. Now, how are you looking, Renly? Has your regent changed? I'm sure it was a Septon before. Let me just check. Okay, it has changed. Okay, that could be good. If people don't like him as much, maybe as the last guy, that could give us an opportunity to get more people to support us. There we go. Now, is there anyone? Come on. 1, 2, and that's it. Okay, it's only 2, but we're going to need a bit more money because they're both High Lords, so to try and get them involved, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Lord Robert of Attadale is trying to usurp my title. His justiciar is travelling around. I'll let it be for now. I mean, what can he do? It's not like he can get in the way. The Bywaters have lost. What would be their punishment? And there we go. He was executed by Robert Baratheon. Kind of expected it. Robert has kind of been dealing very strictly with those that try and defy him. I mean, Robert, you know, he did say in the alternative timeline, he said, you know what keeps these 7 kingdoms in line? It's fear. Fear and blood. So, you know, it makes sense that this is the way he's acting. Executing the Bywater, taking all his lands. He's taken land away from the Yonwoods. He's taken the High Lordship from them. He's taken the High Lordship from the Jordanes. And, oh, he gave Dorne to Talbot Vaith. Okay, so he found someone that he feels he can trust in Dorne, but he took away quite a lot of titles from them, but he no longer has them. Did he destroy them? Yeah, looks like he gave those away to other people, so like Drinkwaters and stuff. Okay, well there we go. Yeah, Robert is not messing around. You go against Robert, he's not having any of it. High Lordship of Vaith. I believe me and my family can do great things. Therefore, I'll put my mind into actually implementing my ideas. Pride is not a sin. Pride comes before the fall. You know what? Yeah, I don't think we should be too proud about what we've done. We've lost, we lost Rhaegar. We lost lots of stuff. No, our family is not more important than other families. So yeah, so we're no longer a proud man. Now, what type of terrain? I live in the mountains, don't I? Yeah, he should be a mountain expert. Of course he should be. Of course he should be. Now, with a bit more money, that probably won't be... We need a bit more than that, I feel like. Okay, some people just arrived at my court. It's probably this girl. Yeah, so this girl has now arrived at my court with her family. Okay, welcome aboard the Jon Connington Express, where death may be ahead of us. But we'll see. Like I say, we'll pretend to be a loyal servant to Renly. Oh, my mission to Storm's End has been a success. Good job. That is good. 20 difference. That's what we want to see. Minus 14 is still not good, but it's one step better than it was before. Okay, yeah, it's not going to work. Let's see. How much money? 33 gold. Okay, let's do it. And for you, Mr. Buckler. There we go. We just have enough. So we got Buckler and Tarth in my scheme, but it's cost me money, basically. Hoster Tully is now known as the Eloquent. Ah, Clement Piper was executed by Hoster. Yeah, so Hoster Tully and Robert both seem to have a, I'm not sure how to describe it, a no-nonsense policy. Since Jon Arryn and Eddard Stark have gone, Robert and Hoster are kind of the two main people of the rebellion. And so many people are trying to find weaknesses in them. They don't want to show any weakness, so they're being quite cruel to their vassals, some might say. I don't know, I can't see this being stable for a long time. But yes, we've got these two. There we go. Now, Maester, duel me for the regency. You do not deserve to be the regent of little Renly. Let's see what happens. In a desperate effort to save his skin, Maester Yorick has decided to abdicate the position of regent to you. Well, thank you very much, Maester. That was very nice of you. So I have now become the regent of the Stormlands. Very good. Very good. So things are coming to plan slightly. We now have the regency. We now, well, I guess being independent was to get the regency. So we got kind of the first thing in our plan. I don't think there's much we can do with this right now. I can become his guardian, though. We can get close to him, get him to like us. Maybe I can seduce him when he's a bit older. Who knows? There's a few things we could do. But while we have his ear, I could maybe push to try and get the High Lordship. If we can try and force ourselves to get the High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay, that could be useful. Yeah, that maybe is what I want to do right now. Get a bit more power for ourselves so we have a bit more men and can actually do something. Picking a new ambition, become a Higher Lord. The only thing I'm thinking is I pick a new ambition. If he takes me off as regent, which Renly can do at any time, or someone else could scheme and take it from me, I would not be able to get it back. So we're not going to have any ambition for now, just in case we lose the regency. But it's good to be here. I don't think there's much I can do with this right now, though. Yeah, if he gets too many titles, I could give them to myself, for example. The Yonwood was executed by Robert. Told you, Robert's not messing around. Good job, Renly. I will teach you to be a good boy. You'll be a good boy. Oh, Ronnet the Red has become a skilled fighter. There we go. Good job, Ronnet. Good job indeed. Now we are close to him, though. We could kill him. Or we could investigate his legitimacy or something. But I don't feel that will help us. Robert's not going to like me. Lady Ariana has inherited some land. Robert Baratheon is now known as the Tyrant. Robert the Tyrant. Yep, he didn't have Jon Arryn and Eddard Stark to kind of hold him back. He also killed Traber Jordan. So yeah, basically I think that's all the Dornish lords that went against him with the Bywaters have been executed. I also forgot to look at the Went. Sorry about this. When we talked about the Tower of Joy, I did forget Oswell Went. He was slain by Howland Reed. So Howland Reed did kill someone. Howland Reed did get involved. He did something. Maybe he saved Eddard from Went. But then when Dane tried to escape, Eddard ran after him alone and he killed him. Cragen accepted the peace offer. Okay, probably nothing really to do with me. We're just going to stay on my lands for now. We have to wait for the perfect opportunity. Something's going to come. Something will come in the future. And when it does, we will try to be ready. Oh. Howland Reed died with no kids. He died of cancer. A sad day, Howland Reed. No more Reed family left. And so Benjen has inherited that land. Okay. That's a sad thing. We've also discovered a plot, but that's, yeah, to kidnap Whitehead. Nothing really important for me right there. We'll let time continue to go. How old is Lyanna's son? Aemon, the true king. Word stood against word. The farmers against the courtiers about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. The farmer's obviously lying. The farmer should be compensated. Yeah, I think Jon would say the farmer should be compensated in some way. Poachers have been seen at Storm's End. I should send my spy master. Yep, poachers will be eliminated. That is my job. She was happy to pay the reparations. Very good. How old is he? 3 years old. He's still got ages. So we've got 3 more years until we can actually educate him. My liege's vassal, Lord Gunther Schweiger, has requested that the septon, my septon, should be sworn to him rather than the Lord Paramount directly. That's my vassal, no. See, Schweiger, I'm in charge here. This means I can control this. Sir Jocelyn caught 2 young poachers in my forest with a couple of dead rabbits. Cut off their ears. I mean, if that is the punishment, then yeah, fine. Yep, if that's the punishment, that's what they get. He did not like my punishment, but she did. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to make both of them like what I did, am I? Ah, you got some money. Thank you very much. Good, good, good. More money for the pot. The scheme pot. I'll come back, Eamon. We promise. We will not forget you. For now, though, I must concentrate on little Renly. The Tourney of Green Shield. I guess this is a chance to get some money, maybe prove our worth. Yeah, it can't hurt going to the tournament. We'll go to the tournament there in the Reach. Could be fun. Lord Jon Connington. To assuage any doubt as to my rightful claim to High Lordship of Rosby, I will hereby adopt the arms and words of my ancestor, Lady Tanda Rosby. Okay, so Felice is the daughter of Stockworth, and her mother died. She inherited the lands. Lolly's Stockworth could inherit Rosby, which would be just great. And her blount husband. I want to see that. I want to see Lolly's get Rosby. And the tourney has got underway, but it looks like I failed to get through the rounds. I'll win next time. Yeah, I can't blame my squire. That's not Jon Connington's way. Of Gaston Graves beheaded by Robert. Okay, another Martell beheaded. The first day's jousting in Lord Maribald's tourney is complete, with my many lesser Nords having already been eliminated from the competition. Now, for the coming days, the remaining men shall compete in the final lists. This should be good. We're not going to place a bet. I don't think John's really a gambler. Ooh, and looks like I'm looking a bit ill. Chest pains. Okay, apparently I think this means he thinks I have butterfly fever. Very well. To alleviate your pain, the maester lit 3 candles. This is the guy whose job I stole. I'm not sure if I trust him to treat me, had you joined hands with him. After a moment of silence, he had you repeat some words after him in a language you did not understand. I'm not sure I did anything. Yeah. I'm not happy about this. Who won that first round? Oh, Lothar Brune won one of the first. Oh, wow. I guess because after many tilts, the last 2 were him and Walder the Black. And I guess Lothar Brune won, and as I guess a prize, he was seen by Robert Baratheon and given a place in the King's Guard. There you go. He named the Queen of Love and Beauty Rita Goldwine. Ah, isn't that nice? The wife of the host, he named as the Queen of Love and Beauty. That's a good choice, you know? That's a classic choice. Very easy choice. Seek treatment, yes. Maybe my own maester can help me. Thank you, Maester Willis. Very well. Maester Willis spent hours studying the stars before informing you that in order for your strength to return, you had to fast for the better half of a fortnight. I'm glad I hired him, yes. See, my own maester's good. I'm feeling better. There we go. Good. See, my maester's good. I didn't trust the guy in Storm's End. There's a tourney in King's Landing? I need to keep up appearances. Lyanna, you stay here in Griffin's Roost. I'm going to go to King's Landing to make it look as though everything's normal. There we go. And this is going to be a big tournament. We should really see who wins this tournament. So here we go. And who is this? Oh, wasn't that my cousin's wife? Yeah, unmarried heir. What, do you want to... Can you come back? Oh, you've got pneumonia as well? Oh, no. Well, I can't get you married. I can marry someone in my court, maybe. No, we can't. That's not good. It is Sir Gilwood Hunter of Eastwood's turn to joust, but the crowd shock. He stumbles out of the tourney field late and clearly drunk from too much mead. And with none of his armour, and only slightly more of his clothing, He tries to mount his horse, but trips and falls comically to the ground, unable to even ride. Much to his relief, King Robert, Baratheon of the Iron Throne, seemed to find this hilarious. That's Robert. That is Robert, definitely. I mean, he's not a drunk, but still. And still no baby. Okay, how embarrassing. How embarrassing indeed. Oh well. Inherited some land. Okay, good for you, Ariana. Oh! Oh! It seemed as though before I left for King's Landing, me and Lyanna had a bit of a tumble. I wonder how this came. Maybe our closeness over our bond to help little Aemon Targaryen has brought us close together. And she can't go out, she can't see anyone, and so Jon Connington maybe just wanted to make her feel, happy, and so he slept with her. I just had a weird thought. I could just imagine Jon Connington going like, Lyanna, call me Rhaegar. Like you can think about it, look, he's trying to help, Rhaegar's son. He wants to educate him. He's going to bring up little Aemon. He's married Rhaegar's love. He's basically trying to replace Rhaegar. Lyanna, call me Rhaegar. Or maybe he says to Lyanna, he calls her Rhaegar, she calls him Rhaegar. Okay, I don't even want to think about this anymore. I'm thinking about this too much now. It's becoming weird, but yes. Well, there we go. We're going to have a baby. I didn't think that would happen. The Tourney has finally got underway. We failed to make it through, though. Undefeated. I'll win next time. Well, we won't make it through into the tourney, but we can see other people fight. The first day of jousting in King Robert's tourney is complete, with many lesser nobles having already been eliminated. This should be good. The big tourney of King's Landing. Ah, it was Sir Roge Brune and Sir Lothar Brune. Both the Brunes turned to joust in the lists, and Sir Lothar won soundly in the final tilt. Sir Roge was sent flying from the saddle. In the hail of shattered lance pieces, he landed with a sickening crunch, clearly grievously injured. He injured his own father? Lothar Brune, what is wrong with you? I mean, he's ruthless, but he doesn't seem mean. I guess maybe he's like ruthless, he'll do anything to win, and so he went a bit too hard against his father. That's a sad day. Ooh, how unfortunate. Sad day for Roge Brune. Lord Jaime Lannister and Sir Lothar Brune were next to joust in the list after many tilts. Jaime was declared the winner. So Jaime beat Lothar Brune. This would be a great tournament, to be honest. Next up was Jaime Lannister against Bradwell Tarly, the brother to Randall Tarly. And Jaime Lannister won the tournament. Look at that. Oh dear. Jaime Lannister's won the tournament, and he's decided that Catelyn Tully is the Queen of Love and Beauty. Well, who would have thought that would have happened? How is Cersei? She had a baby girl. Oh, she's crazy, though. I wonder. Huh. While at the tournament, I was listening to some lesser lordlings describe how he collected from his serfs. As I listened, I realized he was giving his serfs plenty of ways of avoiding giving their due. I kept this knowledge to myself. King Robert's tourney is finally over. It's now time to ride home. It was a pretty good competition. Jaime Lannister winning. A good soldier. Obviously a good fighter. This time he's not known as the Kingslayer either. There we go. Yes, use it. Good. We've now got a claim which we can use against Gaelmont. Now, hopefully, because I'm the regent, Renly won't tell me to stop. Because that would be a big worry. I don't want to become a traitor. I want him to like me. So maybe we could do that. 94. I've got to wait 7 more years. Okay, I could do that. You guys both underneath him. Okay, this guy is not. Okay, we'll make a claim against him as well. Here we go. So we'll try and claim this one. In 7 years, I'll take Gaelmont. He'll still be... Oh, no, he'll be 16. That might be too late. Might be too late, actually. I was inspecting the damage to the highest tower in Storm's End when the head of Ronnet appeared outside the window, filthy 50 meters above the ground. What should I do with a curious child? Teach him a lesson. Yeah, of course. Strictly forbid him to climb the tower. Curiosity has never killed it. I think my God would probably just be like, he's a kid, you know, he can do what he wants. And he's gained brave. Well, there we go. So nothing bad happened actually to him anyway. But yeah, he'd probably let him do it. You know, he's not my son. He's my cousin's son, you know? No, we won't do that. Raymond Connington is looking a little bit ill. And he's good at this. And he's got 1 + 1 -. We'll go for stewardship then. There you go, little Raymond. I fear my kinsman Robert is too cynical for his age. Yeah, we'll just let him continue that. I don't think Jon would try and persuade him to go against that. I don't think it would be a big deal for him. But what's our baby going to be? I'm looking forward to seeing what baby we have. Benjen Stark, known as the Unchaste. Did you have a baby? You have a lover, Kareen Hornwood. Now, okay. His vassal's wife, and she is pregnant. I have a feeling that he might be having a bastard. I have a feeling Benjen might have a slight bastard coming out soon. Tywin is now known as the Rash, and I had a baby. I had a baby. Richard Connington. Young boy, who would have thought? What are we going to call him? Well, I feel like I have to name it something. I feel like I have to choose a name for it. Richard doesn't really fit anything right now. I'm thinking maybe we should call it Rhaegar. Maybe. But maybe that's too obvious. Maybe that's becoming a bit too obvious about things. Obviously, we also do have Eddard, but I guess we can't call it anything to do with Lyanna, because that would then maybe become a bit more suspicious. I don't know. Rhaegar seems to be the best choice, I guess. Yeah, let's go for that. Rhaegar. Congratulations, Rhaegar Connington. Named after my dear friend who passed away. No one would say that was a bad thing, you know. Everyone knew I was good friends with him, and that's why I betrayed the Stormlands. So, I mean, it wouldn't be a shock to people. The Tourney of Tarth. Okay, we'll come to Tarth as well. Duh. I need this claim to come through. That won't be the big one. We can get that. Then we can get that. When will you be? 16. So 6 years from now. So that'll be the 1st of January 94, I think. So 1st of January 94. So we actually... Yeah, I have to do it. All Westerosi gods' opinion of you for attacking an ally. That's gonna be, yeah, might have to wait for that one. Might have to wait till we get that, then attack that. Yeah, we'll have to see. After arriving in Tarth the first day of the tourney, you chill against many lesser knights throughout the day. Now, as the coming days, I've made it to the final list. We actually got through the tourney. And here we go. We've been put up against Roland Storm. Skilled fighter. This could be a big challenge. Roland Caran. The bastard of Brian Caran. Steady. But I've hit. And there we go. He knocked him off his horse. Very good. Now, obviously, the task did help me become regent. Obviously, after giving them money, but, you know, still. None can beat me. Next up, we've been put up against Sir Ronnet. Skilled fighter and strong. Steady. He's knocked me off, though. Ah. Are you kidding me? We're hit with a sudden bout of pain. However, as you realise you are now bleeding profusely, this will not stop me. So I'm now wounded, but I've managed to carry on, and I've hit him. Oh, but he's still on. That would have been amazing if I came back after getting wounded. I'll knock him off this time. But he got me. Oh, I stayed on my horse again. Who is going to win? I've hit him. Come on. Oh, he stayed on his horse. Damn you, Sir Ronnet. And he got me now again. Oh, I've been wounded. I stayed on my horse, though. And I've hit him. He's gone back and forth. And he stayed on. What is going on? What is this? This joust is ridiculous. I've got him again. Are you... Come on, Ronnet. You got to get off that horse. You're not even wounded. He got me this time. And I've been hit off. Ah, oh, that's a shame. That was pretty epic. I really thought we could have done it then. We only reached the semi-final. Give us a bit of gold. a bit of prestige. Not too bad. At the end there, Ronnet came up against Richard Lonmouth. And Lonmouth won somehow. Well, you know what? That's not too bad. We got a 3rd place. I mean, that's a fine competition. I'm pretty happy with that. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We managed to get a little bit of scheming done. Not perfect. We're a little bit closer to little Renly. He still doesn't like me, though. Yeah, traitor. But that's only for a few more years. Yeah, threatened by claim fabrication. Ooh, he doesn't like that. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. But we'll see. We could kill him. We could kidnap him, but none of that's really going to help me right now. Yeah. I mean, we could kill him. That puts us directly underneath Robert. And I could start a faction. So whenever we do need to kill him for little Aemon, I could do that and start a faction. But if no one joins me, that's a problem. We're just going to wait for the opportunity. This could be a very long kind of scheme. Or just to take the opportunity when it comes. But I don't know when it will come. I hope I see you guys next time. But yeah, Ronnet out. And little Rhaegar Connington, welcome to the family. Good to have you on board. I can't believe it. We have a son. Who'd have thought? Lyanna and Jon Connington's son. What a weird set of events.